How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Oblivion. I figured we would finally start Knights of the Nine today. So I think the dude we're looking for is right over here.
As was foretold by the head of Pelennor to the full of kine in those days of old. Cyrodiil. Take care. Who will stand for the 8 and 1? Who will complete Pelennar's holy mission of vengeance upon Umaril, the unfeathered?
Me, I guess?
Is there no one? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet.
Interesting face you got there.
What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelennor Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelennor Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Sounds like too much trouble.
But
I'll do it anyway. So I've never done this DLC before, so this is all going to be new. So we'll see what happens. I don't even actually know how long it is.
The rule of the Aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelennor, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived.
Alright, let's hurry this along.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. As uibala, umarale el a curse upon Umaril. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the Divine Crusader's weaponry?
I'm raising my hand right now.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelennor.
Yes.
Are you a worthy knight? I apologize for even asking the question, most esteemed master, please.
Is he being sarcastic right now?
Allow me to interrupt your quest for the relics.
He totally sounded sarcastic there.
The weapons and armor of Pelennor.
Yeah,
He went
yeah.
alone into the white gold tower. Alas, Umaril was... And now...
Okay, yep.
Who now? Are you? And I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. Why do you come?
Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to say, no, I'm not worthy.
A humble heart is a good starting point.
After
Gods
2
will
tries
decide
already.
if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they
So he
act
was
is
being
not
sarcastic.
visible. What I can tell you is that traditionally,
What I can tell you is
knights
that
who wish to quest for the relics would walk the Pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign.
Alright,
Follow the map I gave you.
perfect.
May the
So I did know that this was supposed to be the start. Oh, it's not quest markers, though. It's an actual map. Okay. So... I know that I've come across some of these just in my travels, so one, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some fast traveling. I would do, like, you know, run across the map for an episode and look for them, but yeah, it'll take too long. Wrong way. Oh, there it is. Found it. And it only took way too long. Yeah, they're the Pilgrims. Are we doing some sort of interpretive dance here?
Greetings to you.
Okay, I guess I'll go. I'll go ahead and continue this quest. Why do I keep pressing spacebar? Cool, so there was number one. That was rather anticlimactic. Let's go find the other ones. I'll leave them to their little thing. Next. Alright, second one was easier to find. Remember, no matter what you do, you want to stay away from... You want to stay away from Kvatch. Alright. Next one. This one was also, like, exactly where the map said. Maybe it was just that one was difficult to find. Oh, no dancing, praying people. Perfect. Yep. See that sick 360 just now? That was good stuff. That was good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Makes sense to me. Howdy there. Oh, Dragonborn, guys. I should do that quest at some point. But we're doing this now.
Fighting citizen?
Get this hist stuff from licking hist trees, and the Blackwood Company got bad hist that made them crazy.
Of course.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
Okay. So I was actually reading up on this while I was running in between them. And apparently, so I'd thought that if your infamy was greater than 1, you couldn't get the full experience of this quest. But apparently doing the pilgrimage actually removes your infamy, which is kind of different. But anyways, we're here now, so... It's got the crazy eyes like Mr. Bubs. Okay, moving on. Alright, one more, right? So allegedly, when we touch the last one, we should get some sort of vision or something. Um... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gosh dang it, which one did I miss? Okay, I don't know how it happened, but we missed one.
Really? Any news? They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
We'll worry about that later. Vision? Should pray and wait for a vision.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a worthy heart.
I guess I do. Oh.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still...
I think this is because I'm wearing the fin gleam that everything's way too bright. Maybe not.
Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great.
I didn't skip that, by the way. It did it on its own.
Allow us to speak. As Umaril the Accursed found a way back, the foulest of a foul race, 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Look at that.
The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mists that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
Yeah, I get the feeling I was not supposed to be wearing the fin gleam for that. So that I could actually see things. But nothing happened. Just don't worry about it. Alright, where is this lost shrine? Oh. Yes. We'll go from here. Alright. So as we complete these quests for Knights of the Nine, we should end up retrieving a new armor set, which will be kind of cool. I'm sure it'll be nowhere near as good as the Dread armor, but it looks cool, because I know what it looks like. That it right there? Yep. All right. I didn't realize I was still underwater for a second there. Kind of weird. And now it would seem that I am definitely a little bit over-leveled. That was what I said, though, right? As soon as we finished that last quest line added by the Overhaul mod, no other quests in the game were really going to be at all difficult going forward. Which is fine, I suppose. We'll go for a little bit of power fantasy, I guess. Although there should be some, like, big bad boss enemies as we do this quest. Probably. Again, I don't really know for sure, but I would assume. Our Umaril guy has got to be a boss fight or something. It's so hard to see ghosts with this helmet on. Can we just address, by the way, how ridiculously awesome this weapon is? It is insane. He actually faked me out there. You know, sometimes it plays the arrow sound before they've actually shot the arrow. Interesting. That looks like a shield. Knights of the Nine shield. Yep. Nope. I didn't even read the journal, though. Okay. The Priory of the Nine. Once I've recovered the helm from the shrine, I should proceed there. Right. Check out the shield real quick. And so the ring does not have any effects. So it might just be a quest item, or it might gain effects later. This doesn't really do anything either. That is probably just the exit. It's kind of neat, though. I like this. It's like a little bit different architecture than most of the ruins. Or at least a different combination. Oops. Is that where I wanted to go? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, the other part of this is that I think we're going to end up getting new weapons from this as well, which I'll probably want to use. So those will not be nearly as good as this weapon I'm wielding. In which case we will see a little bit of an increase in difficulty. Once again, got faked out by that sound effect. There are a lot of undead in here. Certainly. This would be relatively tough if you were coming here early on, I guess. The difference here. One goes there, one goes here. Okay. I guess we'll just grab the helm like I'm supposed to. That is nice looking though, isn't it? Has a very Deus Vault vibe to it, doesn't it? Fortify personality, that's a lot. Wow. As opposed to that, which would probably not fortify your personality. This way. Yeah, this way. Is that a paralysis axe, or did he have a paralysis poison on it? Nope, just a regular axe. Anything particularly interesting up here? Maybe. Nope. So then I just hop down and go back this way? Yep. Alright, I will meet you all at the Priory. Well, look at that. That's quite pleasant, isn't it? I don't think I've ever been down here, but like, look how out in the middle of nowhere this place is. Anyways, we will continue going there. I got one of those things where you have an enemy that is targeting you, but you don't know where it is. And I ran like literally halfway across the map, and I could not get the enemy to back off or let me rest or fast travel. So what I ended up doing was apparently there's a console command that can fix this, because in some cases there are enemies that will just follow you to the ends of the earth. The problem was that the enemy was inside the dungeon and I didn't know where. So it's not like I could just go back and find him easily. But anyways, the console command is move to QT, and what you have to do is activate a quest. So in my case, I activated the arena quest and did move to QT. It teleported me to the arena because that's where the quest marker was, and it fixed it. But I literally ran from where is our little cave that we were at? Here? No. Where was the cave? Well, anyways, wherever the cave was, I ran from there, like, all the way over to here. And I was like, by the time I made it here, or here, wherever I was like, you know, it would have made a lot more sense to run into a city, but oh well. So that wasted, like, a really long time. But fortunately, once again, through the magic of editing, you won't have to deal with any of that. But I did want to get it off my chest, let you know. This is how I suffer. So I'm curious how hidden this place is. There's not, like, much down here, as you can see, so I don't often come down here. So I'm curious how conspicuous it is. Well, it has a map marker. Oh, Spriggan. That's new. Or, I don't know if it's necessarily new, but certainly different. Pretty strong. I guess that was a stronger Spriggan. Spirit of the Woods. Although, granted, this probably wasn't even here when I last played because I didn't have the DLC installed. Like, not in this series, but in a previous playthrough of Oblivion. Kinda pleasant. No? Oh. Is there another door somewhere? Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, it's certainly not in the best of shape. Wonder if that's what I'm supposed to activate. First things first, I better steal their food. Hey, look, that's kind of like the illustration that was on the little thing outside. Okay, anyways. Aha! So I guess that obviously is for if you come here early, you won't be able to get down here. Place is currently looking a little bit deserted. Nothing particularly interesting down here so far. Knights of the Nine Cuirass. Take one for the collection, but I'm going to be getting some better armor. By the way, I didn't mention it. Apparently the game, as you get the helmet, it checks your light armor and heavy armor skills. Whichever one is heavier, or whichever one is higher, it'll give you that version of the armor. So there's a light version and a heavy version. And when I checked, my heavy armor was just slightly higher. Oh, well, that looks like the armor right there. Gentlemen.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the divine crusader?
I see, we know what to say now. Somebody
Step
very humble.
forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. The vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death.
Place your bets now.
No
Do you think I'm going to one-shot him?
soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact.
I'm going to say yes with a charged heavy attack.
Of the Nine.
Yep. Oh wait, was I able to loot him using the loot menu?
Sir Gregory, you are defeated.
Alright, let's try this.
Sir Casimir, step forward.
Hi. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Nothing fancy.
Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir.
This is like the saddest trial by combat ever.
Sir Ralvus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. Ha! Ah!
Dude. Oh, this is so sad.
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall
Sir Caius Cosades?
metal.
If I was the next one coming up, I'd probably be like, no, you win. It's okay.
Centuries, but now you face Sir Junkin.
Sir Junkin, indeed.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
I love how they're like over here, and they're like... And then they come over to you.
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However,
Oh.
the final
Oh, this must be underneath the thing that was up front. That's cool.
yourself, Sir Knight, and face me.
Oh no. I love this quest so far. They're all like, okay, well, that was pretty impressive, but don't get cocky.
Years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. So I should talk to them to see if they can aid me in my quest to find the remaining ones. Makes sense to me.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Foreshadowing?
You completed the quest that I could not. The original Order of the Nine was... In life, we failed at this. One of the mightiest knights of my day. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader,
Oh.
for I was the one who lost them.
Oh, so you're a failure.
Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Alright, as long as you keep it short.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed. A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead. killed in the very chapel of the
You must have hit him
gods.
pretty hard then.
I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel.
Huh.
You must prove to Stendar you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Okay.
Go with virtue.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none.
Yeah, we
But
know.
for the first time, it seems. And now, I must ask you to press.
Yeah,
I
how'd
was
you fail?
arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not, it is unclear. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm.
Mhm. So I have to Indiana Jones it?
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test. I have told you all. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel.
Okay.
May your sword...
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely.
Okay.
May your sword strike true. Greetings, Sir Knight. May your sword
You're
strike
useless.
true.
He looked all sad. He realized that I knew he was useless.
How may I serve you?
Useless?
May your sword...
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Yes.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the great forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
All right.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I shall. All right, so is there anything else particularly interesting down here? So now we have a little bit of work to do, I think. So let me go check what we look like as far as time. We might have time to do one more of these. But I spent all that time running around, and so I don't know exactly what time we're at in the episode, so let me check it. I'll be right back. Well, everyone, I unfortunately have some bad news. We've gone over our time limit for this episode, so we're going to have to call it there. And we're going to pick this back up next week, where we will hopefully be able to get most of those artifacts. Hopefully. Anyways, I've never done this quest line before, so I have no idea how long it's going to take, but it's been kind of neat so far. That little dueling section was absolutely hilarious, because I think that you're not supposed to have this level of equipment when you do it. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you on next week's episode. That's about it, so till then.